This time I'm going to do a steak, but I'm going to do the aging, dry age inside of the stove, inside of the fridge. Imagine if we were in the stove. And this time I started it around 24 hours ago. So now it has been in the fridge, covered in salt, pepper, and oregano, out to air out for over 24 hours. It has a little bit of a skin, kind of a crust on it. I'm sort of excited about that. That's the way it's supposed to look. I put it like that. There's a large fat cap on it. There's a large fat cap right here. And I sat it like that. Now this side is nice and dry. It feels dry to the touch except for the fat cap, which is really cool. That's what I was going for. The only thing that would have been better if I should have just like propped it up with toothpicks or something to get it dry on the fat cap. But I'm not gonna eat the fat cap. It's just there for flavoring. So what I'm doing now, I just took it out of the fridge for the first time in 24 hours. I put a little more salt on it, and I'm going to temper it for about an hour, and then boom, I'll only cook it. I think the whole process probably take about 3 minutes of cooking, and then that's it. That's a steak. Let's put it on. I think a minute on either side and 3 minutes in the broiler, and that might actually overcook. I may just do like 2.5 minutes in the broiler, then take it off the heat and put it on the plate to let it finish doing what it's doing, and then give it that rest time. So I'm turning on the oven, and shouldn't take that long. It's going to take longer for me to wait for it while I let it rest. I'm not putting anything in the pan, no butter, no sort of oil or anything like that. It's just going to go like that. There's a big enough fat cap that it'll keep it good. Worst comes to worst, it may stick a little bit. It's never stick. Anything that'll stick will be like the pepper burning or something like that. So I've tempered this steak for about an hour. So it's not too cold at all. Now I'm going to put it on. There you go. 1 minute. You see that? It's just barely starting to turn right here. That's a beautiful color. That's better color than I thought I was going to get. Another minute on this side and in the oven, in the broiler. Now in the broiler. Set a timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes and counting.
Look at that. I mean, there's more to everything than looks, but I think this looks exactly the way I want it to. Now I just wait for 10 minutes. I guess it's like an unveil, right? So it's been sitting for 10 minutes now. Let's just cut right through the center because I want to see what kind of color we got. I have my camera precariously placed here. Put it. Oh, look at that. That's great. Okay. It's got a real nice pink color, exactly how I want it. That's awesome. Okay. So that's the least amount of time I've cooked it, but it's cooked all the way through, but still pink. Man, that came out great. This is a nice piece of meat I got from Costco. It's USDA Prime and all that good stuff. So this is going to be really delicious. I think it's always fun to just experiment with all this stuff, so this is just the latest one, and it's always a good excuse to cook a steak.